Hey sisters. All right, we're gonna talk about the 6 functional movement patterns. So if you're just had a baby or you had a baby or get back into working out, this is the foundation of every single exercise. And I got my buddy Jack here at F45 in Coral Ridge, so he's gonna make sure we're on point. You ready?
Absolutely.
Well, Meredith, what are you wearing?
All right, this is Kosha Fit. It's actually really cute because it's a female-owned brand here in South Florida, so check out Kosha Fit.
Feet are shoulder apart. We're gonna sit back like we're sitting back into a chair. Chest stays up nice and tall, eyes looking forward. If your eyes start to fall down to the ground, your chest is gonna follow. So again, sitting down in that seat, make sure we're driving through our heels. If you're struggling to drive through the heels, you can point your toe in your shoe. Again, stay looking forward the entire time and keep your chest up nice and tall.
Awesome. A lot of what people talk about is the ass to grass, and that's not always the best thing for our bodies.
Depending on who it is.
So moms, sisters, listen up. If your ass doesn't go to the grass, then you can slightly turn out your toes. Go ahead.
Right. So especially if you have tight hips and your feet naturally want to turn, let your feet naturally turn, that's fine. If that allows you to sink a little bit deeper, that's fine. Ideally, we're trying to hit 90-90. So we're at least hitting some type of parallel, that's fine. You don't need to force yourself or force the range of motion. Find the spot that's comfortable, and then we can actively increase range of motion. That's where you can bring boxes, you can bring different things in to increase the range of motion if you need to. If we're hitting parallel, we're driving through the heels, the chest stays up nice and tall, eyes are looking forward, we're hitting a good squat.
Awesome. All right, next exercise is a hinge. This is very important to build up what? The glutes, hamstrings back.
Yeah, posterior chain, honestly.
Posterior chain, which is basically
all your entire back.
your entire backside. It's the booty. Very important for everyone, especially mothers, since you're carrying a lot of babies. Okay, let's do it.
Hip hinge. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to push your butt towards the back wall. You're slowly hinging. You should feel like there's someone taking a bar, pressing into your hips, slowly driving back through hamstrings and glutes. So again, trying to push that butt towards the back wall, slowly hinging. Pretend there's a mechanism, there's a bar pushing you in into hips. We're slowly driving our butt back towards that back wall. Nice slow controls. You hit parallel.
Okay, the next one is a lunge. No one wants to bulk up with a lunge. What can you tell mothers about bulking up?
Bulking up. Bulking up is harder to do than people realize.
Yes.
Most people are looking to tone, and unfortunately toning does not exist. What you're actually trying to do is gain a certain amount of lean mass and lose a certain amount of body fat.
And you have to eat a ton of food, like a ton.
A ton.
And you have to lift ridiculous, and then especially women, you have to like massage your bodies out to break up that muscle. So you're just gonna get tighter and leaner if you do lunges and you lift. All right, let's talk about lunges.
Lunges. Okay. So one, make sure we're not stepping too far back. So again, if we step too far back, it's gonna throw off our step. The other thing too is we don't need to rush through it. So let your foot fully set. We plant it, and then we can slowly drop back into a reverse lunge. Same rules apply, similar to a squat. Keep your chest up nice and tall, eyes looking forward. Your chest is gonna follow where your eyes go. And the other thing too is try and fight your knee from tapping. So try and get it close to the ground without letting it actually touch the ground. And then once we hit that lunge, before it taps the ground, we drive it all the way through, and then you can bring your foot all the way back up next to your other lunge. So again, don't need to rush through your lunges. Find the form, take a nice foot control, and then step all the way back up through, drive through quad and glute.
And one more thing, you ready? Watch your lunge that your back knee is directly under that hip. So it should be shoulder, hip, knee. Am I right?
Hip knee, that's right.
It's been 18 years since I took a test, so. All right, cool. Yeah. Hey guys, this is Pat. He is probably the best guy in the world as far as going over the next 2 moves, which is going to be plank. We'll go over the first one. Let's go over plank.
So, when we're planking, we want to make sure that our hands are directly under our shoulders and our feet are out, hip width apart, okay? We got our core nice and tight. Everything's flat as a board.
Yeah, and then just do a quick little modification. Yeah. Okay, next. So a quick modification for planks or push-ups, especially if you just have a baby or if you're getting back into working out, is going to be on all fours.
So, hands still directly under your shoulders, but now you're bringing your knees underneath your hips. Still keeping your core nice and tight, still keeping those shoulders nice and strong, and everything's neutral from the neck all the way back to your elbow. For the push-up, we're in that plank position. We still have our hands under our shoulders, our feet are nice and wide, we have a strong core. We're going to drop down and we're going to bring those elbows back nice and tight. Perfect. You look like an arrow. And we're going to drive up, okay? If we need a modification, We're gonna bring those knees in underneath us, right there, boom. And we're gonna drop down that same exact way. Nice and easy, remember to breathe through your exercises.
Perfect. All right, this next one's especially important, especially if you're picking up little ones after pregnancy, or maybe you need to pick up your child and your baby, but we're gonna go over the carry. Ready?
Yep. So, with the carry, one thing I want you to make sure is we're dropping our foot every time we go down to pick up what we're trying to carry up. When we carry it up, we want to keep the bell or whatever we're carrying nice and tight towards our body. Nice and close, okay? So again, when we drop down, we want to drop our butt, feet are flat. We're going to drive up through the legs, keep the Y bell nice and tight, and there you have it.
Awesome.
Pull. For a pulling motion, we're gonna do a bench over row. So we talked about hip hinge already. Make sure the glutes are pushed back. Shoulders are back and down. And we are driving up into the navel, right into the belly button. Squeezing the shoulder blades right in the back to get a nice activation all the way through for that pulling motion.
And that's it. We did them all. We did them all. Once you perfect that, your workouts will be amazing, body solid, and you'll live forever. Thanks for watching.